In my workflow as a content creator and camera tech related tester and reviewer, I need to record my camera monitor from time to time for some tutorial purposes and for some camera and lens comparisons. In the market now we have lots of options available. We have the Atomos Ninja 5 that costs around 600 to 700 euros. We'll talk about it later on. We have this Desview V5, which is an onboard camera monitor and recorder, and it costs around 250 to 300 euros. We have this Gimbal TP Mini here. These cost around 100 euros. Basically, these are a transmitter and a receiver unit. The transmitter should be plugged and connected via HDMI to the camera, and the receiver unit to a recording monitor or to something else that can record the footages coming out from the HDMI cable. We have also the HoloLens Mars 4K. These are amazing, but these are so expensive. I think they are around maybe 600 euros as well. Basically, it's like the Gimbal TP Mini. These can connect the transmitter to the camera, the receiver we can connect it to a monitor, but we have the HoloLens application that is available on Android and iOS systems, so we can use it on the smartphone, on our smartphone, and record the footages wirelessly transmitted from the transmitter unit to the smartphone, to the application. And that's something very interesting. We have also this Action M1, I believe. Exactly, this is the M1. It costs around 140 euros. On this one, of course, like the Gimbal Mini, the TP Mini from Gimbal, and the HoloLens Mars 4K, we have to plug NFP batteries on the back side. This one we don't need to plug always the NFP batteries because we can power it from the smartphone. So that's something very interesting. We can plug the smartphone here, we can mount it here, and then we can go from USB-C to USB-C to the smartphone, and then we can have the footages recorded on this Action application on the smartphone. So we have lots of options available at different price tags. In today's video, I'm going to show you why I prefer to use this Desview V5 to record my camera monitor. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm PhotoRabs. I make videos about photography, filmmaking, camera tech related reviews, unboxings, action cams, vlogging kits, and so on. If you are interested in these topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about this Desview V5, this on-camera monitor and recorder, why I prefer this one amongst all of the other options that I have that I can use on my daily basis. Before we start, I would like to mention that this video is not sponsored by any of these brands. It's not sponsored by Desview. I bought this one with my own money, and by the way, the only thing that I got for free was this TP Mini from Gimbal that I won on an online giveaway. And I bought the Action M1 myself. I bought also the HoloLens Mars 4K because I need them for some weddings and events and so on, to be able to transmit my footages to many screens simultaneously. I need this HoloLens Mars 4K, but for my daily use as a content creator, whether for YouTube or as a photographer, I use this Desview V5 here. I'm not going to dig into the specs of this on-camera monitor and recorder, the V5 from Desview, but let me tell you that it has all the features that I need: false colors, peaking, focus peaking, zebras, and so on. So I have everything I need. We have the HDMI in and out here. We can power it via NFP batteries. We can power it also via this DC cable here, and we can power it via USB-C. So you have all the options available for you to power up your monitor. It's not heavy. It made some noise a little bit from the backside because we have these ventilation areas, but when I use it for videos, it's not close to my mic, so I don't have this problem at all. It's really fun to use it when I'm doing some portrait photo shoots, to show the model the photos directly on this one instead of the small LCD screen of my camera. This is always handy, and the thing that I like about it, to be honest, is that it's so cheap compared to the Atomos Ninja 5, and of course that one can record in 4K, ProRes, and so on. This one is limited to 1080, but to be honest, I don't need more than that for my videos, for my content creation. And we can use here an SD card inside of this one. We can insert an SD card. I have this 64 gigabyte SD card inserted in, so I can record my videos directly on it. I can record everything that is shown on my screen, all the information, and that's something very handy for me in my workflow as a content creator, as a filmmaker, and as a photographer. Of course, I could have used this one, the Action M1, which is cheaper, lighter, and so on. But when I'm doing my photo shoots, when I'm doing my videos, I don't want to use my smartphone as a monitor. It's sometimes handy, but I don't like to use it all the time because I have my notes, I have my shots here, so I need to have my smartphone with me all the time. Of course, I can buy a tablet, I can plug it to a tablet and use it, but that will mean that I need to get more stuff with me on my photo shoots, on my video shoots. And this is the main reason I'm not using this Action M1 a lot. I'm not using it at all recently. And as I said in the intro, I'm not using these Holyland Mars 4K in this kind of scenarios because these, I bought them just to use them in some weddings, in some events. And this gimbal is nice. As I said before, we can transmit the signal from the camera to a monitor that is a little bit far away. These are really nice, but if I will take those with me, that means that I will connect them to another monitor and I need two batteries to run these two. So this is not something ideal when you are on the go and you would like to film some rushes, to compare some cameras, some lenses, and so on. To be honest, I had the Atomos Ninja 5 for a long time in my basket. I wanted to buy it, but I wanted to find a reason to justify this purchase. It was about 700 euros back then, and knowing that I already got these Holyland Mars 4K that I love, I use them for events, weddings, and so on, to be able to transmit the footages to big screens. So I needed something less expensive and easy to use without using the smartphone. And when Desview released this V5 with a capability to record footages on the SD card, I bought it immediately. I know it's not the best in the market. The Atomos Ninja 5 can record in a much better resolution, but I don't need more than 1080 to show you the screen that I'm using, that I'm seeing on my camera, to show you the settings, the focus things, and so on. So this one is more than enough for me. Recently I started to use it in some portrait photo shoots, and I can say that I felt in love with it because it does not add much weight. I know that I prefer to be lightweight when I'm doing my portrait photo shoots, but this one comes really handy because it has 2800 nits. It's really bright, so when you cannot see on the back screen of your camera, this one is perfect. And it's really nice to be able to show the model the photos on a big size compared to the LCD screen of the camera. So that's why I really like this one, and from now on it's gonna be in my backpack whenever I have a portrait photo shoot. You might say why you need to record your camera monitor when you are doing a portrait photo shoot in the streets. Well, you are totally right. I need to record my camera monitor because I make some comparisons for some lenses, for some camera models, and I need to have these footages on my hard drives. So that's the main reason I need this. Otherwise you can go with a non-recording monitor, but trust me, having a monitor, an external monitor when doing a portrait photo shoot is of a big help, at least for me, especially if it's so bright like this one, 2800 nits. It's perfect. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit like, that helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, that's a massive help. And if you're interested in this monitor, in these Holyland Mars 4K, in this gimbal TP Mini here, or in this Action M1, be aware that you have a version for Android and another version for iOS. So if you are interested in any of these items, you can find them in the description box. These are affiliate links. If you buy via my affiliate links, you don't pay extra money, but you help my channel a lot. And thank you for watching. Ciao for now.